Hey guys, welcome back to another video. I'm Michael J. Today we're going to be talking about The Mandalorian Season 2. We finally just got a new trailer and we're only a little over a month away from the season premiere. We're going to talk about the big spoilers they're saving for the show, as well as all the new planets and characters they've introduced us to in the trailer. If you're new here, don't forget to go down and hit that red subscribe button, then smash that like button in the face. I love how personal this trailer is and how closely this show follows this one man's journey. I think this is the most personal Star Wars story ever, or at least the most contained around one person, and look how great it did. Can you imagine if they did something like this with some of the other characters? I'll be doing more videos on The Mandalorian Season 2 when the new episodes come out, so make sure you have notifications on so you're the first one to see. Now, since we've got so many exciting things to talk about, let's go find ourselves a jetpack and just jump right into the video. Okay, so first shot, the Razor Crest is looking a little bit rough. It looks like Mando was just in a dogfight and barely got away. Maybe some Imperials were after him, or a bounty hunter the Imperials hired, because we didn't see him in the trailer, but don't forget, Moff Gideon is still going to be very actively hunting down the Mando so he can get his hands on Baby Yoda. Maybe after Mando took down the Moff's tie at the end of Season 1, it took him a while, but he finally made it back to base or was able to contact some officers and had them send out ties to chase Mando down, but whatever it was, it looks like they nearly killed Baby Yoda and Mando, but at least they got away. I swear, no one better hurt Baby Yoda this season, or I'm gonna have to go Starkiller on some stormtroopers. Then we get this beautiful narration from the armorer that helped Mando out in Season 1. I'm really glad she's going to be in Season 2. I wouldn't be mad if they had her go beast mode on some more stormtroopers. That was really cool. But she asks to see Baby Yoda and tells Mando that he must reunite him with his own kind, which introduces his new mission that we're going to see him go on at the beginning of Season 2. Then she goes on to tell him about the songs of eons past, stories of the wars that took place between the Mandalorians and the Jedi. And then they start referring to them as ancient sorcerers when it's only been like 30 years since the Clone Wars, when Jedi were everywhere and fighting the Death Watch and then Maul took over. Why does no one remember the Jedi in this series? I know there are fewer today than there were 30 years ago, but 30 years ago? That's like calling disco an ancient dance style because we haven't seen it in 30 years. Just because it's not around today doesn't make it ancient. And even still, as big of a help the Jedi were in all the galaxy's affairs, keeping the peace and trying to end the fighting during the Clone Wars, there's no way they should be referred to as ancient or be this unknown group of people. But moving on, we get this shot of Mando and Baby Yoda walking under the street lamps, and I don't know why, but it just looks so cool. It seems so new to Star Wars and so different, maybe because it's just focused on one person just walking down the street. It's so personal. Well, I don't know, it's still in the same universe. I just love this scene so much. And then we get a shot of the Razor Crest flying on Tatooine with a Tusken Raider and a Bantha in the foreground. That'd be really cool to see some more Tusken Raiders while they're here on Tatooine. I liked all the original trilogy elements they put in Season 1, and I feel like while they'll still do that in Season 2, they won't be focused on playing it as safe as they were the first time around. They're more established now and they can be a little bit more risky with the things they try. Like maybe they could try
spinning. That's a good trick.
Don't forget to spin yourself right down to smash that like button to help out the algorithm. We're trying to hit 200k subs by the end of October, so if you like the videos and want to support the channel, take a friend's hand and smash that subscribe button for them. Every smashed button helps. Discord's been popping off too. We just hit 1,500 members. If you want to come hang out with us and play some games, we're about to have an Among Us game night, and next week we're supposed to have a movie night, so make sure you go down and click the link in the pinned comment if you want to join in on the fun. Alright, now let's get back to the video. So then we get to see this new ice planet. Well, I think it's new to the live action movies. Maybe it's the ice planet Ilum, the planet that all the Jedi would go to find their lightsaber crystals. We get to see it in the Clone Wars. Ahsoka took a bunch of younglings there for a few episodes, and we got to see our very first Wookiee Jedi. 10 out of 10, great arc, would recommend. But eventually the Empire came and took over the planet and started mining the crystals here for the first and second Death Stars, and then the planet eventually turned into Starkiller Base. And that's maybe like, 25, 30 years after this takes place in the show. So maybe we'll get to see the early beginnings of the First Order setting up shop here, or the leftovers of the Empire still lingering in the caves. I think that would be a really cool place for some shootouts in these blue ice caves. That would be sick. Next, we see the Mandalorian has finally got his own jetpack. Remember in the last season, he was wanting a pack of his own? Well, it looks like he finally got one, and this is a completely new planet that he is on. Other than Kamino, the other Star Wars water planet that this has got to be is Mon Cala. Remember the reference to their squishy money in Season 1?
I can do calamari flan, but I can only pay half.
Fine.
But see all the corn on the docks? Mon Cala is this water planet that's home to all the Quarren and Mon Calamari, like Admiral Akbar's species we can see in the background here. It's an underwater planet though, so maybe this is just one of their spaceports/docks where you go for transport or where they get certain things imported, then they go on a boat that takes them underwater to the cities. But honestly, how cool is this planet? And this is like an actual naval ship in the Star Wars universe. I love this so much, and I don't know why. The only other boat we got in the live-action Star Wars universe was the little tiny paddle boat Anakin took Padme on during their getaway on Naboo. But I mean, this is a boat. This Quarren has trousers on. Are we gonna go catch some Star Wars crabs? I want to see them go down to some underwater cities. But wait a second. Okay, back up real quick. The thing that interested me here is that after the armor first announced the sorcerers called Jedi, this woman was revealed and she looks like she's watching Mando and Baby Yoda, and then the next second she's just gone. It definitely infers that she's a Jedi, maybe a new character. Some people have been suggesting it's Sabine Wren from the show Rebels, but the actress here is Sasha Banks, the WWE wrestler, and that's who everyone's been speculating she's going to play. I mean, maybe she could be Mando's link to finding Ahsoka. I don't know. Honestly, if Mando wants to find the Jedi though, in this time period, Luke is the way to go. I know they've got Ahsoka, but Yoda trained Luke personally before passing away, and I'm pretty sure Mark Hamill is done with Star Wars, but I mean, maybe CGI de-aged Luke Skywalker to help train Baby Yoda? I don't know, just a thought. But all the water shots look so good here. I can't wait to see where they're headed on this adventure. If a giant water monster doesn't pop out of the sea and try to eat them like Moby Dick, I'm gonna be disappointed. Next, we see some old school X-Wings that end up chasing the Razor Crest for some reason. Maybe he came in, did his thing, pissed some people off, and then on the way out, they chased him down. But that first shot of them flying together just looks so cool. We see some cool speeder bike scenes, that awesome jetpack, more of the ice caves, and then we see some skinny Gamorrean guards fighting with axes in a boxing ring. Probably some underground fight Mando has to go to talk to this guy, Gor Koresh, who isn't an entirely new face to the Star Wars universe. He was actually in A New Hope in the cantina for a split second. Kinda cool they're using existing background characters, kinda like it. But Mando ends up having to take care of some baddies with those sick whistling bird wrist rockets the armor made for him in season 1. These things are my favorite, and I can't believe they only played the audio and didn't show us him actually using them. These things were so cool. I got so excited every time they popped out. And Baby Yoda in his new and improved carrier is just perfect. He saw Mando was getting ready to take care of business, and he just goes ahead and shuts his visor and tucks himself away. I love that he's a little bit more grown up and he has a bit more character than when we last saw him. Baby Yoda knows it's about to go down and he's just like, peace, I'm out of here. And I'm really glad that this trailer didn't show us too much. There's so many times where I'm just chilling on YouTube and an interesting trailer catches my eye, so of course I'm not going to not watch it, but 3 minutes later and I feel like I've watched the entire movie. They literally will give you the beginning, the middle, and the end of the whole movie and then expect you to go pay and see it at the theater. Like, no, I just watched the whole thing. I know who the killer is and that they catch him in the end. Why do I need to go pay $20 to see that again? If you want me to go watch it, don't show me the whole movie. I'm really glad that they didn't do that with this trailer. All we got was an updated mission for the first episode or two. Mando needs to find the Jedi and return Baby Yoda to them. Simple. We got a few cool action shots and a few mysterious new characters introduced, but they didn't tell us who they were and literally showed us a black screen during the best action scene. That's how you drop a good trailer. Look how many people are excited for this. Although I am expecting to see another trailer released before the show comes out, I do hope that they keep a lot of the surprises for the actual show, the biggest that we know about being Ahsoka, Rex, and Boba Fett. It didn't show us too much, yet it still showed us enough to get excited for it. I mean, not like we weren't already, but still, some new planets, some Baby Yoda shots, and ominous narration telling us his mission. There's still around a month and a half until season 2 comes out, so there's a good chance we'll get another quick trailer revealing a little more action and maybe a few more of the characters. I mean, maybe they'll throw Ahsoka in at the end like Marvel did with Spidey at the end of Civil War trailer, but I'm almost hoping they just leave her reveal for the actual show because none of the trailers for season 1 revealed Baby Yoda. There's got to be some huge spoiler element of season 2 that they're not planning on revealing in the trailers. And we've still got Temuera Morrison supposed to be appearing as Boba Fett. That's what the mysterious boots at the end of episode 5 were. And just yesterday, Temuera Morrison's official acting resume was updated saying that he's playing Boba Fett in season 2 of The Mandalorian. Nice to finally see some confirmation, but it's just another thing that I think they should save for the episodes. I don't know. As someone who reviews and talks about movies and shows and trailers and everything, sometimes I like being surprised too, even if I know it's coming. If I don't have an option to see the spoilers in a trailer, I'm fine with that, you know? I want to see him jet back into frame and just absolutely lose it while I'm watching with my friends. But let me know down in the comments who you're most excited to see in Season 2 is. I'm kinda curious. Thank you for stopping by today and watching the video. We're playing Among Us today at 2 p.m. EST in the Discord, and we've got that Netflix movie night next week, so feel free to join if you want to be a part of the fun. And don't forget to smash that like button, it really helps out. I appreciate it. Go watch one of these other videos, and until next time, I will see you in the comments. Peace.